everybody. I hope you've had a wonderful holiday. For those of you who are in the United States, we just had our Independence Day. It's really the whole weekend, but some of us have to go back to work. So let's get to our love interest in separation reading. We're going to ask Spirit, what is the energies currently for your love interest, whether that's a soulmate, twin flame, or whether it is just a love interest that is in separation. We're going to see what those energies are. Ask that you please like, share, subscribe, follow, put your notifications on. Stay to the end of the reading, and if you would like a small reading for yourself, I will be doing those after the reading. So after the full reading, if you look at what just came out, right, we have twin flames, right? This is the number one twin flame card. This is a twin flame reading right out the bat. Spirit was not joking. Spirit saying, hey, this is it. Also, if you do want a live reading, those of you who do join, any donations jump to the front of the pile after the read. Otherwise, I just take them in order. So just stay to the end of the read if you need some guidance. And so with that, let's see what other energies we have, other than twin flames, right? This is Spirit's really telling us this is a twin flame reading. And let's see what else Spirit wants to tell us on this connection. If you haven't been to my channel before, what I do is I do a daily love and separation reading for those who are in separation with their person of interest, and I also do a daily energy reading. And then now I'm just starting a co-hosting show with my friend Spiritual Susan, and we do those on Mondays and Thursdays around 8 a.m. Eastern time. All right, so we have guilt. Don't let guilt get in the way of happiness. Right? Hey, Ella. And V, any questions we'll get to at the end of the read, usually about 15 or so minutes. So hopefully you have some patience. And anybody who is looking for some questions, donations are greatly appreciated, but not required. I just ask that you follow the channel. Okay, clarity. We're going to get some clarity on our twin flame journey. This is something that I think a lot of the twins are really looking for, because they're trying to get out of the guilt and trying to get into the clarity. Was this really my twin? Is it not my twin? Are we ever going to get together? Right, and that clarity is coming in, because right now you're in confusion. Why? Because of all the fear. The bond is coming in. And look deeply within to discover your soul purpose in your relationship. And what Spirit is saying is that you need to really dig in deep to get that clarity, right? Otherwise, you're going to be in confusion. You're going to have guilt. You've got to release all of that before you can move to your twin. So let's see what other energies want to present themselves today within the connection and separation that we're channeling this morning. So it looks like there's some fireworks coming out from Spirit today, even though most people saw fireworks yesterday. So Spirit, what you want to tell us about this connection? And right away we get a bunch of things. Unbreakable love. This person has genuine love for you. You can overcome any issues that may arise, right? More confirmation. Love. Open your eyes. If someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time, right? And again, we've been talking about this catalyst twin, false twin for probably close to about 2 weeks. They've been getting hints of it, and you need to make sure that that person that you think is your twin is actually your twin, and that's why you've got to go within, because you've got to realize, is this just somebody with bad behavior, or is this somebody I truly have an energetic bond to? Distance. The separation you're in or you're experiencing is necessary to help growth. Right, and so many of us who are in a twin flame relationship are in that separation. Right, you're in a love and separation reading, so it's just confirmation you belong here. You're in separation. All right, Spirit, give us one more card. Law of attraction. You have been manifesting this relationship. Everything you want will soon be yours, right? So that clarity, that relationship, it's coming. Let's get a few more messages from another deck. Spirit, you want to give us some more love messages within this connection? Anything else you want to give us, Spirit, in this deck? Okay, got a bunch here. Let's go through them. Honesty, truth. So that comes with clarity, right? Seems like it's coming in. Divine intervention, time for reflection, right? Again, go within. Divine is telling you go within, and it's going to intervene and make sure you go within, which means it'll isolate you even more, cause another tower unless you get inside yourself and start deep fears, right? Afraid. Because you've been in fear, you've been in confusion, you haven't gone inside, and that's where you're being pushed to do, to get inside with your higher self, right? We have romantic feelings right here with the bond, the love, bliss and happiness, and it can be yours along with clarity. It's coming in. Each person and you are at a crossroads, right? Do you heal? Do you go inside? Do you do what you need to do? Or do you stay in fear? That's a choice. Choice is yours. There was a third party, and that third party has been interfering with your relationship. Now, whether that is a lover, whether that is a work, job, family, kids, something's been creating a lot of confusion and a lot of distance between you two. But that seems to be healing and releasing. So your person seems to be releasing that. Let's get a few more messages from Spirit on this connection. Spirit, can you give us some more twin flame information? What's going on in this twin flame reading? What is the energies around it? Okay. Let's get some of those. Excuse me. I think somebody's throat chakra again is needing some work. I can feel it in my own throat. That means that your person is wanting to communicate, but they're having a blockage. Guilty. I feel pain from the damage I've caused, right? And because they're at that crossroads and they're starting to go within. Habits. I don't know if we will ever change. And that person knows that both of you had some bad habits. You know, divine feminines always think that they're the healed ones, and it's always the divine masculine's fault. And remember, divine masculine, divine feminine is just an energy. So he or she, that divine masculine, isn't always at the 100% at fault, because the divine feminine has to heal. And why do they have to heal? Because they've got some bad behaviors too. It takes two to tango, and that's why you need to go within and realize that. Reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. So that's a second clarity message as well. Actually, third, conversation. I want to call and hear your voice. And as you can see, that's why my throat chakra was kind of coughing, closing up, because I felt that coming in. Right? Disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. And they want you to understand how they felt, how they were, but they're not ready to talk yet. And mend. I want to fix our connection. So they want to come back. They want to have that call. They want to move forward. So let's see what other energies want to present themselves within this reading. Spirit, what other energies do you want to give us for this connection and separation, this twin flame connection that we are channeling today? This collective that we're channeling. And just remember that This is reading is, a generic reading for the general collective, for the collective that I'm channeling right now. It's not, it may not resonate 100% with you, and that's okay, because either it may not be your read, your specific situation, or just it may have some things that are meant for very specific people. Take what resonates, whatever doesn't, leave it behind, because this is a general, right? If you want something more specific to your situation, I do uh, longer reads that are for your personal situation, about the same length as the reads that I do here, and I do those at a cost, and that will channel exactly the energies of you and your person. Okay, so Spirit's saying, let go of the past. Have the benefit of the doubt, right? So be open, allow, right? If you don't allow, if you're not open, well, guess what? Nothing's coming in because the door's closed. But there's a commitment coming in, right? A proposal. So your person is coming in with that commitment. Let's see if that's or your person, your flame, or whether that's a new person. We don't know yet. Self-love, and Spirit's telling you again, over and over again, go within yourself and start to give you yourself that love, because you're in confusion and fear, and you're at that crossroads. Do you want to stay in confusion and fear, and what does that do? That extends out your journey, or do you want to shorten that journey and move to the place that you want to be, which is the true connection with your true person, whether that's a soulmate or a twin flame, doesn't really matter. But the only way you're going to get there is by healing and by going within. Spirit saying holiday, enjoy a change of scenery and energy. For some, that may mean go on a holiday, but for others, that just mean get out of your old habits, change the energies. Person has a material attachment, or you do. You're holding on to something that is really not good for you. You've got to let it go. And you've got to open your heart, right? And Spirit keeps on telling you, open this heart, go within, allow for that connection that Spirit wants to divinely guide you to, and you are, because Spirit's putting in a divine intervention to get you there. So let's see a few more messages, and then we're going to get to direct messages from your Divine Masculine. So Spirit, give me some more on this connection. What is going on with this connection and separation? It's one where there's communication maybe coming in. And so let's see what came out here. And we're saying, look beyond our setbacks, see the future that we are building. It's the darkest before the dawn. So if you're feeling particularly down, well, perhaps that's a sign for you that there is something coming through very soon, because it's getting really dark. Wait for it. Things are still aligning. Expect the unexpected from the divine, right? And divine saying, look, this is being managed by us. It's on divine timing. You're going to have to wait a little bit. And divine timing is now. So let's see if the cards say that some more. Spirit saying, hey, there's an opportunity right now, in the here and now, that something can happen, right? But you're going to have to choose to go within and heal before that can happen. And we'll look at timing on that in a little bit, because you're at a crossroads and your person is at a crossroads. And remember, you cannot heal your person. You can only heal you. Your person will be affected by your energy. You're either going to push that person away, or you're going to pull them in with the energy. And the magnetic energy is the divine feminine. And that divine feminine, he or she, has the ability to attract the divine masculine. So what does the divine masculine want to say? See what messages come out. Okay, so we have a few confirmations I just saw as I spit out here, so let's go through them one at a time. So we have telepathy. I can hear your thoughts clearly. Right? There's that bond for you. That's a soul bond, energetic bond. longing. I want to see you so badly. Your person is being pulled towards you. Spying. I still keep track of you from afar. So your person's probably using fake accounts, spying on you on social media, talking to your friends, mutual friends, see what's going on with you. They haven't let you go yet. Unconditional. I will always love you, right? And we see that again here, more confirmations. Questions. How many of our issues were just simple misunderstandings? Did we base our decisions solely upon assumptions, right? And your person's starting to figure it out that most of your fights were really stupid fights because you were both in trauma. Divine timing. I needed more time to heal, but you were ready to be loved. I wanted to be that person for you, but the timing wasn't right. So here's another confirmation of divine timing. And jury. I held your past against you, even though I promised that I wouldn't judge, right? And that could go to both sides of the equation. And so we'll get one more set of messages, and then we'll go into some advice and timing. So, Spirit, can you give us? I can feel that throat chakra just starting to clear, which means that things are starting to, your person and you are starting to kind of clear that communication up. So let's see what we have here. What else do we have, Spirit, for this connection, separation? So Spirit's pretty chatty with this deck today. Still clearing that throat. So for anybody who is watching this and resonates, please go to my spiritual channel, Silver Fox Spiritual, and there is a throat chakra healing. Probably a good idea to do it, and that'll help clear whatever that energy is that's blocking communication. Did I lose you? Your person is worried that you're moving on without them. I'm sorry I was mean to you. It's a defense mechanism. I have deep and unresolved wounds. You can't fix it. I must do it. I'm just not sure exactly how. And they're at that crossroads, right? And this is the thing I keep on telling everybody here, and I keep on reminding you that you can only heal you. You can't heal your other person. You can't even worry about whether your person is healing or not, because if he's meant to or she's meant to, they will do the healing on their own. That's why you had that separation, because if you had stayed into that connection, it would have been codependent, narcissistic. It would have been an awful situation, and it could never have survived. And so in order to heal, you had to go by yourself, reflect on yourself, go inwards, just like it's saying here, go deep and figure out what your trauma is. Why are you being triggered by certain reactions? Because your triggers are just a reflection of your outside world. Your outside world says, hey, you have some abandonment wounds. Well, I'm going to bring in energies that's going to bring those wounds up front and center and make you face it. And I'm going to keep on doing it over and over and over again until you realize that you need to face this wound because it has no other way to do it. So you're going to attract that into your life. I'm hiding my real feelings, not just from you, but from myself, right? Your person needs to go within, and that's the problem. Everybody's hiding everything. Everybody's wearing a mask. They're not being their true self. And the only way to figure out what your actual true self is to go within and connect to yourself. A lot of big changes have happened. I'm trying to figure things out. So that's more proof that this person is going within. They've had those towers and they're figuring things out, which is good. I fantasize about how life would be with you, right? Because they're still connected very deeply to you. And I'd like to see you again. I'm dealing with a lot of old karma right now. And that's because they're in a place where they're releasing whatever they have to do to heal to then come back in. But you can see they're being pushed energetically. They're being pulled to you as you heal. But you're at a crossroads too, because you need to go within to really move this forward. Let's see what part of the twin flame journey we are in with this connection that we're channeling today. Right away, Spirit popped out one card, Twin Flame Facilitator. Okay, so this is the second time I've seen this week. And I rarely pull this card, so Spirit's really putting our attention to this facilitator. Now, a twin flame facilitator, for those that don't understand it, it's another twin, usually of the same energetic gender. So if you're a divine feminine, you know, it doesn't matter, man or woman, you could be a divine feminine. If you're watching this channel, you have divine feminine energy, and what will happen is you will attract in a divine masculine that's in separation, and you are meant to teach them a quick lesson, or they're meant to help you get over something that you haven't been able to get over yourself. And so another twin comes in, because energetically you can move a lot faster than say a karmic connection. But this connection will be very quick. Could be weeks, maybe a few months. You'll learn what you have to learn. They'll learn what they have to learn, and then the contract cancels, and you just kind of go your own way. That's not a painful break. It's just like, this was a great little experience, but it's now time to move on and keep on our healing process. But they help you over that hump, and that's what a twin flame facilitator is. So if you've had that kind of a connection, 4-4, you're seeing that a lot. Most likely you have, where you have met somebody. You maybe had a relationship or just friends, whatever it is, but energetically, they're helping you overcome what lesson you can't overcome yourself, and help you get past that hump that's been kind of, blocking you for so long. And so if this resonates, it's great. It seems like Spirit's really taking our attention to this, that you have had a twin flame facilitator, and that's also why you need to go within and, see for yourself. Some of you have had some false twins as well, because that came up a lot last week or two. So what does our higher self want to tell us in this connection? Spirit. Okay, right away, for the divine feminine. The love of your dragon reaches out to you. The realm of your truth is opening up. And Spirit's saying, and this is a healing card, green, right? You're getting a heart healing. Spirit's saying, go within. Find that inner dragon, which is your inner truth. And success and happiness are coming. And I know a lot of divine feminines have been in a really, really difficult state. I've spoken to quite a few, and that is starting to come to an end. The energies are changing. Successes and happiness are coming, but you need to allow. You can't have a closed door. You can't have a closed heart. You have to have faith and trust in the journey. So with that, let's see timing, Spirit. When is that communication, that connection coming in, that happiness? Can you give us a timing of when we could see that? And Spirit is giving us in a few days till December, right? And so divine timing is now, right? And if you look at those timing cards, so it's Spirit saying, look, for some of you, it's going to be in a few days. For some of you, it's going to be as far as December, but it's coming in. We're getting close. We're at the middle of the year right now, just past the middle of the year. And so you're from a few days to 6 months from now, there's going to be some big changes coming in. Prepare for it. Go within. Make sure that you find that happiness. And when you do, there's a big surprise coming through. And so with that, that is my read for today. If there is anybody still on who would like a few cards, please put your name and your question and your specific person's name into the chat box. For those of you who are watching the replay, this is the end of the reading. I ask that you please like, follow, share, subscribe, and put notifications on so you can see when I go live. I will be doing some lives with my friend Spiritual Susan, who we're going to be doing those regularly on Mondays and Thursdays, where we'll answer one question per person. We just ask that you follow the channel, but as always, we love donations, because that's how we make our money. I mean, we got kids, we got to feed, we've got to close them. You know the deal. So with that, I thank everybody for watching the read, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.